Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2001 season in Payoff Pitch Baseball. Block 32 in the replay is taking us to Yankee Stadium in the Big Apple, the house that Ruth built, where the New York Yankees are hosting the Anaheim Angels. Looking at the standings in both divisions, first in the American League East, the Yankees are currently 7 games back at 57 and 54 of the first place Tampa Bay Devil Rays, who currently hold a record of 64 wins and 47 losses. I haven't talked much about the playoff format, but I'm going to here. The Yankees are 3 games over 500, and you need a winning record to make the playoffs, so the Yankees need to keep it together here. They're only 3 games over, as I mentioned, they're only 3 games over 500, and if they drop under 500, if they drop to 500 or lower, they won't make the playoffs. As for the American League West, I don't think the Anaheim Angels are going to have that particular worry. They are looking up at the first place Texas Rangers in that division by 35 games. The Angels currently come in with a record of 46 wins and 65 losses. So it's not been a pretty replay for the Angels. But we'll see if either the Yankees can keep their momentum going to try to make playoff positioning here in August, or if the Angels are going to make up some much-needed ground here. But fans are filing in at Yankee Stadium. We're expecting a sellout, so let's jump right into the action. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is Sterling Hitchcock. 4-4 with a 6.49 ERA, 51 1/3 innings pitched, 67 hits, 5 homers, 18 walks, 28 strikeouts in 2001. Let's take our first look at the Angels' starting lineup as well. Leading off tonight, we have got David Eckstein at shortstop, Darren Erstad's in center field, Troy Glaus is at third base, Garrett Anderson is your designated hitter, Benji Gill is at first base, Tim Salmon is in right field, Scott Spezio is in left field, Benji Molina is catching, and Jose Nieves is at second base. Leading off for the Angels tonight is David Eckstein. Hitchcock's a lefty, 3 homers, 13 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. We are using blue, white, and gray dice tonight. Yankees are the home team. Yankees trying to make up ground in the American League East. Angels trying not to have a completely forgettable replay here. Only one team can achieve their goal. Which team will that be? Only the dice know, and in order to find out what the dice know, we have to go to the first pitch. So, here we go. We'll get started with a 6 on an in-play 28, and Eckstein will lead us off with a base hit. Infield will move to double play depth. Batter now is Darren Erstad. 2 homers, 12 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Eckstein a jump of 5 versus a hold of 7. He's going to try to get the jump here. They might as well try to run here. And he does get the jump. He's an ace steal. He is going to head for second. Try to get over second. He will be safe. And that'll take away the double play from the Yankees. Actually, he would be a... Actually, hold on. I should probably check that. He's an actually an A4. Still translates to an excellent chance, so yeah. Eckstein will be safe at second on the stolen base. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set. Here's the kick. And here's the pitch. 7 is a tough 53, and Erstad is just going to miss that. That'll get grounded over to third. Picking that up is going to be Enrique Wilson. He'll make the play over to first. Out number 1. Eckstein will make it to third on the throw. One out in the inning, and the batter now is Troy Glaus. 9 homers, 35 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. I'm so used to seeing righties that I forget that Hitchcock is actually a lefty for the Yankees tonight. Fortunately, the Angels aren't going to have that problem. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set. Infield is playing in, by the way. I should make sure that's all clear. The infield is going to come in to try to prevent Eckstein from scoring the first run of the game. Hitchcock will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 63 for a righty is in play. And a 7, Glaus is going to get into that one, and they're not going to be able to prevent the run from scoring because Glaus will be at second with a double. And the Angels will draw first blood, 1-0 Anaheim. Stadium groans. Ugh. Garrett Anderson now at the plate. 6 homers, 7 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Jump of 4 against the hold of 7. Glaus is going to hold. Even though a B4 is also an excellent chance to steal. You know what? They're actually going to have him try to get the jump. Glaus is going to try to get the jump here, see if he can move over to third. He does not get the jump, he will hold. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 10. Swing and a miss by Anderson. Strike 3, that will be out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and Benji Gill, now the batter. 4 homers, 9 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Hitchcock trying to get out of the inning with only the 1 run. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play, in-play 89. That'll be grounded over to short. Jeter waiting there for that one. He will make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. But the Angels draw first blood. 1 run, 2 hits, and a stolen base, all except the double by Eckstein. The Angels score is currently Anaheim 1, New York coming to bat. As we get set for the bottom of the first, I will mention that I've gotten a pair of a pair of deliveries in today, so we're going to crack those on the channel. We'll do 1 in the 3rd, and I think we'll do the other one at the 7th inning stretch. But let's keep with the action here. Starting pitcher for the Anaheim Angels tonight is Lou Poti. 2-0 with a 4.15 ERA. This was his only start of the season. 86 2/3 innings pitched, 88 hits, 11 homers, 32 walks, 64 strikeouts in 2001. Let's take a look at the Yankees lineup that he's got to keep in check tonight. Leading off, Chuck Knobloch is in left field. The aforementioned Derek Jeter is at short. Bernie Williams is in center field. Tino Martinez is at first base. Jorge Posada is catching. Paul O'Neill is in right field. David Justice is your designated hitter. Enrique Wilson is at third base. And Alfonso Soriano bookending the order at second base. Leading off for the Yankees is Chuck Knobloch. 6 homers, 42 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. And as usual, I will see you guys for the top of the 2nd. Poti will get the sign from Molina. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 11 is a defense check. Let's see who we're looking at for the Angels. That is an error on the second baseman. Second baseman of the Angels is Nieves. His error rating is a 5. He's going to get to that with no problem. That is going to be that'll be grounded over to Nieves. He will make the play easily over to first, out number 1. Derek Jeter, now the batter. 16 homers, 42 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. Oop. As I was saying, Pody will get the sign from Molina, and here's the pitch. 6 is a tough 31. That's actually going to be a wild pitch on Pody. Ball 1, we will do it again. $11 is another defense check. Let's see who we're looking at. Error on the first baseman. First baseman is Gill. His error rating is also a 5. He's going to make an error, though, and that's going to be a 2-base error by Gill. First error of the night on the Angels. E5R02. So what I want to end up with is Jeter at second on the E3. Let's make sure we get to that. Well, Jeter should not be at third base right now. Hold on. So let me back that up. Bernie Williams, now the batter, while I make sure Digital Diamond cooperates here. 21 homers, 47 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Let's see here. Let's try come on. E3R01. So what we should end up with is Jeter at second base. I'm trying to make sure. There we go. Okay. Got it all figured out now. Just had to be a little smarter than Digital Diamond. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 75. That'll be lifted into center field. Coming under that is going to be Erstad. He will make the catch. That is out number 1. And we were tough to start the at-bat, so Jeter will hold. The reason Jeter's holding is because his run rating was reduced by 2 if it was tough to start the at-bat. 2 outs in the inning. Tino Martinez, now the batter. 24 homers, 31 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Jeter hoping to tie this game for the Yankees. Pody hoping that doesn't happen. Pody will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 66, and that's going to be hit hard. That's going to be grounded over to Eckstein at short. He will make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. A 2-base error for Jeter comes to nothing for the Yankees. Anaheim with a 1-0 lead after 1. Leading off the top of the second, we're in the middle of the Angels' order. Here's Tim Salmon. 4 homers, 29 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 8 is a patient 62, and that's ball 4. Curveball misses the zone. Salmon's on with a leadoff walk. Infield set for double play. Scott Spezio, now the batter. No homers, 11 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. Salmon, could he try to move over? He would be an excellent chance to steal. Jump of 4 against a hold of 7. No, they're not going to have him steal. Hitchcock's not a double play pitcher. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 1, and Spezio is going to get into that one. That'll get into the gap, and that's going to be a double. Deep drive off the left field wall. Salmon will turn on the Jets. He will come in to score. Spezia will go to second. I will drop the remote for the scoreboard. 2-0 Angels. Stadium groans. Ugh. Benji Molina, now the batter. Infield, back to normal depth. 3 homers, 9 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Spezio not going to try anything here. Molina could try to bunt, but he's got pretty good power. He's going to swing away. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark check. 90 is in play. A 53. That'll be grounded over to third. Grabbing that is going to be Wilson. He'll make the play over to first. 1 out in the inning. Spezio will go to third on the play. Infield will play in. Batter is Jose Nieves. 2 homers, 1 walk against left-handed pitching in 2001. Fans at Yankee Stadium hoping Anaheim doesn't make this worse. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 81. That'll be lifted into center field. Getting under that is going to be Williams. He will make the catch for out number 2. If that's in play, if it's wheelhouse or patient, Spezio's a 6 run rating on an F. Let's see, if there's a runner on, so if the wheelhouse was, or patient, it was in play. So it's a choice to attempt to score if the run rating is 6 or lower. Spezio, where's the pitcher's choice chart? Because I know that's the coach's choice. Here we go. Are they going to try to send him here? No, I don't think they're going to send him here. They're not going to send him here. That'll be 2 outs in the inning. Top of the order, here's Eckstein. Eckstein tonight is 1 for 1. He's got a single and he stole a base. 2-0 Angels, top of the second. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 71. Plunk, ouch. Eckstein gets hit by the pitch. And just like that, the Angels have runners at the corners with 2 outs. Batter now is Erstad. Erstad grounded to third his first time up. Angels threatening here. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 59. Plunk, ouch. Hitchcock hits the bases. Hitchcock plunks 2 batters to load the bases, and now warnings go out to both benches after the second hit batter already. Hitchcock having control issues, and a bad time to do that, as the batter now is Glaus. Glaus hit a double his first time up, and we're going to get some activity in the Yankees bullpen already. Let's see, getting loose for the Yankees is going to be... I guarantee you the Yankees do not want to make this a bullpen game already, and I'm pretty sure the one pitcher they have who could potentially come in long relief is going to be in the rotation, but let me confirm that. He just started, so yeah. The Yankees are going to need somebody to eat up innings. They're going to get... The Yankees are going to get Jay Whitesick warming up in the bullpen, but they've got serious problems. They've got the bases full of halos, but there are 2 outs in the inning. The Yankees do not want to see this get out of hand early, especially when there's so few games over 500. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are nervous. Glaus has got the potential to blow this game wide open. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 95. That is a base hit by Glaus. 86 to 96 on patient is a base hit. Let's see, line drive into center field. Runner, actually that'll be a 1B++ by Glaus. Actually, 2 stars. That'll bring in 2 runs. As Spezio and Eckstein will both score, Erstad will go to first, or Erstad will go to third. Glaus. So Spezio and Eckstein will both score. Erstad will go to third. Glaus will go to first. Glaus will go to third. Or Erstad to third. Glaus to Glaus to first. I'm having problems speaking English tonight. 4-0 Angels. Stadium groans. Ugh. Here's Anderson. Anderson struck out his first time up. Whitisick is probably going to come in and eat a few innings for the Yankees tonight. Hitchcock trying to get out of the top of the second. He will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium do not like what they see. Hitchcock will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 95. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Getting under that is going to be O'Neill. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side, but not before the Angels do a bit more scoring here. 3 runs on 2 hits, a walk, and a hit batter, and it is now 4-0 Angels as we get set for the bottom of the second. Stadium sighs. Well, actually, Stadium doesn't really sigh here. Let's see here. Erstad was the 2-hitter. Eckstein. Hold on, I got my lineup all screwed up. There we go. Eckstein, Erstad, Glaus, Anderson. Okay. That could very easily have gone way worse if you're a Yankees fan. Bottom of the second, and we're in the middle of the order. Jorge Posada leading off for the Yankees. 17 homers, 32 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Angels already out to a 4-0 lead here, heading into the bottom of the second. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 49, Posada's batting lefty. Uh-oh, that's wheelhouse. 49, Posada gets into that one. That'll get into the gap. That'll be a double for Posada. Paul O'Neill, now the batter. 19 homers, 26 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. O'Neill not a bunter. Posada not a base runner. Posada will hold. Pody will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 97. That'll get lifted into right field. Coming under that is going to be Salmon. He will make the catch for out number 1. Posada will hold at second. He would turn into a 3 trying to advance, and he is not doing that. David Justice, the designated hitter, now the batter. 11 homers, 40 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 4 is a tough 75. That'll be another fly ball into center field. Once again, this time we're calling Erstad's name to catch that one. He will, and that's out number 2. Enrique Wilson, now the batter for the Yankees. 1 homer, 6 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001 with the Yankees. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 60. I don't think it's going to matter what comes up as the ones digit, 62. That'll get lifted into right field. Once again, Salmon will get under that one for the Angels. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Leadoff double by Posada, coming to nothing for the Bronx Bombers. Still 4-0 Anaheim after 2. Yankees know here. Yankees know they need wins tonight. They need a win tonight to try to stay above, to try to make some room above 500. Gill, now the batter. Gill is 0 for 1 tonight. 4-0 Angels, top of the 3rd. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 94. That'll get lifted into left field. Knobloch, back for that one for the Yankees. He will make the catch for out number 1. Salmon, now the batter. Salmon walked his first time up. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 81. That'll be grounded over to short. Jeter waiting for that one there. He'll take his time, make the play over to first. 2 outs in the inning. Spezio, now the batter. Spezio has a double that drove in a run. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada once again. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 8 is a patient 29, and that's ball 4. Spezio will trot to first with a 2-out walk. Here's Molina with 2 outs. Molina's 0 for 1. Spezio at first, hoping Molina can make something happen here. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada, and here's the pitch. 6 is an in-play 61, and the only thing he's making happening is a fly ball into right field, where O'Neill will have that one. He'll have no problem with it. Make the catch, and retire the side. Nothing across except the walk for the Angels. Still 4-0 Anaheim as we move into the bottom of the 3rd. As a reminder, we will do our first product unboxing at the end of this inning. There we go. Leading off for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 3rd is Alfonso Soriano. 15 homers, 21 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 18, and Soriano is going to lead us off with a base hit single. Infield was set for double play depth. Knobloch, now the batter. Knobloch is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play 8, and Knobloch's going to get into that one. That'll be a base hit. Opposite field liner into right field. Runner on first advances 1 base plus. Soriano will hold it second. We'll hold it second. So it's a 1B9, I think we established. And the Yankees all of a sudden have something going on here. 2 on, nobody out. Batter now is Jeter. Jeter reached on an error. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 53. That'll be lined over to short. He's putting up his glove in self-defense is Eckstein. Pow! Ball slams into it for out number 1. And that's the first out of the inning. Batter now is Williams. Williams tonight is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. 4-0 Angels, bottom of the third. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 2. Swing and a miss by Williams. Strike 3. That will be out number 2. First strikeout of the night by Pody. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Martinez with 2 outs. Martinez grounded to short his first time up. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark 4. Uh-oh, that's wheelhouse. But an 80, that's actually going to be a base hit by Martinez. Grounder up the middle to center field. Soriano will come in to score. Knobloch will go to third. Martinez will go to first. It is 4-1 Anaheim. Excuse me. Posada, now the batter. Posada had a double. Pody will get the sign from Molina. Fans here at Yankee Stadium coming to life. Pody will set, and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play 9, and Posada is going to smack that one. He'll have a base hit out of that one as well. Knobloch will score. Martinez will go to third. Posada will go to first. The hit parade continues. It is now 4-2. And here come the Yankees all of a sudden with 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is O'Neill. O'Neill tonight is 0 for 1. Fans here at Yankee Stadium suddenly coming to life. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 2. Swing and a miss by O'Neill. Strike 3. That will retire the side. O'Neill out in front of a changeup for strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Yankees get back into this game. 2 runs on 4 hits. It is, as the Yankees have cut the Anaheim lead in half, it is now 4-2 Anaheim after 3. And once we get set for the top of the 4th, we will have our aforementioned product unboxing, our first one of the game. Go. Okay. So first thing we're going to unbox is we've got this mailer from Amazon that just came in today. So let's tear this open and see what we've got in here. I'm also going to take a quick drink of my Crystal Light before we continue. And what we've got in here is the Kingsport Metamorphosis by Jonathan Green. This is the latest Arkham Horror Investigator game book. So there's the back of that if you want to pause that and read the brief synopsis. There's also the Darkness Over Arkham and the Tides of Innsmouth. I've done the Darkness Over Arkham on the channel. I have not done the Tides of Innsmouth yet, and I will get to that and the Kingsport Mysteries at some point. Let me grab a quick drink before we continue tonight's action, though. Actually, I'm going to go get this completely out of my way. I want it out of my way. Skipping it across the bed was not what I had in mind when I flung it in there. Anywho, let's get some activity in the Angels bullpen as Pody is already near his fatigue point. The Angels would love to be able to eat up some innings. Let's see if their long reliever has just started. Otherwise, this is going to turn into a hodgepodge bullpen game pretty quick. He is the next starter. Okay, so never mind that plan. The Angels are going to get... I don't like a wheelhouse on 7. That's gross. The Angels are going to get Al Levine warming up in the bullpen. As Jay Whitesick is continuing to throw in the Yankees bullpen. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Angels, we've got the bottom looping around to the top of the order coming up. Here's Nieves. Nieves tonight is 0 for 1. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 1. That's ball 4 all day long. There are very few batters in the game, and there are very few batters in all the seasons I have in Payoff Pitch that a patient 1 isn't a walk. Infield will go to double play. Batter now is Eckstein. Eckstein is 1 for 1 with a single, a stolen base, and he's been hit by a pitch. Nieves, not much of a threat to steal. He will hold. Eckstein with good power. With decent-ish power. He's going to swing away. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 72. That'll get bounced over to second. Picking that up is going to be Soriano. Let's see if the infield can turn the double play. That will be a 5 or less on 2d6. No, Soriano's relay will be to Jeter. That'll throw out Nieves, but Jeter won't be able to make the relay to get Eckstein in time. That'll be a fielder's choice. That'll take Nieves off the board. Out number 1. Eckstein got enough of a jump. He will make first, but that's out number 1. Batter now is Erstad. Erstad is 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play 7, and Erstad's going to get into that one. That'll get into the gap. That will be that'll be a double. Looping liner to right field. Runners advance 2 bases. Eckstein will go to third. Erstad will go to second, and he will be safe with a double. Yankees are going to play the infield in, as Glaus is now the batter. Glaus is 2 for 2 with a single and a double. And here's a question. Do you walk Glaus and pitch to Anderson? You load the bases, but you get a force play anywhere. With first base open, Glaus with a hot bat. Yes. They are going to walk Glaus to set up the force play anywhere. This is a risky play by Joe Torre, but he is going to put Glaus on to set up the force. That'll load the bases though, and that'll bring Anderson up to the plate. Anderson is 0 for 2. Infield playing in. They're gambling that they can get a home to first double play here. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are very nervous. Hitchcock will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 63, and that'll be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that is going to be Knobloch. He will make the catch for out number 2. And I believe since it was patient to begin the at bat, Wheelhouse are patient. Yep, they will score that will score the run. So Eckstein will come in on the sacrifice fly to score. So that'll be an F7R3 star. Eckstein will come in to score on the sac fly. Anderson will be out 5-2 Angels, but there are 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Gill. Gill tonight is 0 for 2. Erstad at second, Glaus at first. Angels with a 5-2 lead. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 5 is an in-play 1, and Gill is going to clear the bases with a double. Erstad and Glaus will both score. Gill will go to second. 7-2 Angels. Stadium groans. Ugh. Salmon, now the batter. Salmon is 0 for 1 with a walk. Let's see. Yep. Hitchcock. Hitchcock is now tired, but Torrey is going to have him try to get out of the inning. Whitisick is ready to come in, though. Hitchcock will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium don't like what they see. Hitchcock will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a ballpark. Uh-oh. That is Wheelhouse for Salmon. And a 7, well, I think that's going to end Hitchcock's night because Salmon's going to get that out of here with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Tim Salmon. Nine to 2 Angels. Stadium groans. Ugh. Batter now is Spezio, and the Yankees have seen enough of Hitchcock. He's going to come out of the game. And coming in to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Jay Whitisick. 3-0 with a 4.69 ERA. 40 1/3 innings pitched. 47 hits. 5 homers. 18 walks. 53 strikeouts in 2001. He's going to come in and try to stop this bleeding. So right now I just need Digital Diamond to catch up with me. Whitisick is a righty. So the Yankees want him to eat up some innings tonight. Actually, the Yankees need him to eat innings. As the Angels are off to a fast start here in the top of the 4th. Holding a very solid 9-2 lead at this point. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a Wheelhouse 54, and Spezio is going to continue the inning with a base hit. Batter now is Molina. Molina is 0 for 1. Whitisick trying to stop the Yankees bleeding, not continue it. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 31. That's not going to be a wild pitch. That is going to be a called strike 3 on Molina, though, and that will end the inning. But the Angels have a big inning. 5 runs on 5 hits, a walk, and a 3-run bomb. I believe it was a 3-run bomb by Tim Salmon. It is now 9-2 Angels heading into the bottom of the 4th. We may see the Yankee faithful start heading for the exits pretty soon to try to beat traffic here. Bottom of the fourth coming up, leading off for the Yankees, is Justice. Justice tonight is 0 for 1. Levine continuing to throw in the Angels bullpen. He's ready to come in whenever Pody needs relief. Pody will get the sign from Molina. Fans here at Yankee Stadium don't like what they see. Pody will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 10. Ball 4. Justice will go to first. The Angels ideally want to get one more inning out of Pody before they turn it over to the bullpen. Infield at double play. Batter now is Wilson. Wilson tonight is 0 for 1. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set. There we go. As I was saying, he will set, and Pody will pitch. 6 is a tough 27. Called strike 3 on Wilson. Wilson doesn't like the call, but he is out on strikes. 1 out in the inning. Third strikeout of the night by Pody. Soriano, now the batter. Soriano is 1 for 1 with a single. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 7. Ball 4. Soriano will go to first. And the Yankees have something going on. 2 on, 1 out. Batter now is Knobloch. Knobloch is 1 for 2 with a single. Angels trying to get Pody out of the fourth. Pody will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 64. And that'll be a grounder over to second. Picking that up is going to be Nieves. We'll see if the Angels can turn the double play. That'll be a 7 or less on 2D6. No, just barely no. Justice will go to third. Soriano's thrown out on the fielder's choice. Knobloch will go to first, but there are 2 outs in the inning. The Angels can't quite turn the double play. The relay was close, but Knobloch was able to beat it out by a couple of steps. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Jeter. Jeter is 0 for 1. He lined out and reached on an error. 9-2 Angels, bottom of the fourth. Pody will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 6, and just like that, the bases are full of bombers, and the batter now is Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. Let's see. I think either way, Levine's a righty, so I think they're going to let Pody pitch to Williams. See if Pody can get the Angels out of trouble. Fans here at Yankee Stadium have not started trying to beat traffic yet. We could have a very interesting inning here. Pody will get the sign from Molina. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. We saw the Angels take advantage of a bases loaded situation in the top of the fourth. Can the Yankees do it here? Pody will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a... Actually, I don't think 8 matters, because 8 would be a patient 30, but that is a 30. That is a wild pitch. That'll bring Justice in on the wild pitch. What a time for Pody to go wild. That'll bring Justice in. Knobloch and Jeter will both move up. It's now 9-3. That is also ball one, which we will do that again. Pody is not tired at this. Well, Pody will be tired after Williams. We'll do it again. 9 is an in-play 18, and Williams is going to clear the bases with a base hit. Knobloch and Jeter will both score. It is now 9-5. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Martinez, and that is going to be it for Pody. Coming in to pitch for the Angels is going to be Al Levine. 8-10 with a 2.38 ERA. 75 2/3 innings pitched. 71 hits. 7 homers. 28 walks. 40 strikeouts in 2001. A 9-2 lead looked pretty secure earlier, but now it's 9-5. And we're already looking at chaos tonight, folks. This is going to be a long one, that's for sure. Although I'm hoping things settle down here. This is all happening with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Levine will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 45, and that's going to be a base hit by Martinez. Ball blooped into right field. Williams taking off. He will go to third. Martinez is on with a single. And all of a sudden, we've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Both teams looking very shaky here with 2 outs, especially here in the bottom of the 4th. Batter now is Posada. Posada is 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Angels bench can't believe what's happening. Levine will get the sign from Molina. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. Levine will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 13. Swing and a miss by Posada. Strike 3. That will retire the side. Stadium groans. Ugh. But the Yankees get back into this. 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks, and a wild pitch. But the Angels now holding on to a 9-5 lead after 4. Hopefully things are going to settle down a little bit here as we get into the deep water in this game. Leading off is Nieves. Nieves tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a wheelhouse 68. That'll be a fly ball into right field. Coming under that is going to be O'Neill. He will make the play near the track for out number 1. Eckstein, now the batter. Eckstein is 1 for 2 with a single. He's been hit by a pitch, stolen a base, and scored on a sacrifice fly. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 9. Swing and a miss by Eckstein. Strike 3. That's out number 2. Two outs, and Erstad now the batter. Erstad is 1 for 2 with a double, and he's been hit by a pitch. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 39. Called strike 3 on Erstad, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Angels here in the top of the 5th. Still 9-5 Anaheim as we get set for the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th brings us to the middle of the Yankees order. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill is 0 for 2 tonight. 9-5 Anaheim, bottom of the 5th. Yankees trying to stay above 500 in the playoff race. Angels playing for pride at this point. Levine will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 31. That's a wild pitch. Ball 1. We will do it again. Ten is a patient 46, and that's going to be a base hit by O'Neill. He'll lead off the inning with a single. Infield will set for double play. Batter now is Justice. Justice tonight is 1 for 2 with a single, and he scored on a wild pitch. Which means, speaking of which, we don't need that anymore. Levine will look to Molina for the sign, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 63. That'll get bounced over to short. Picking that up is going to be Eckstein. We'll see if they can turn the double play. That will be a 6 or less on 2d6. Eckstein's got it. He'll throw that over to Nieves at second. That'll get O'Neill. Nieves will make the relay to Gill at first. In time, that is a 6-4-3 double play. 2 outs in the inning. Stadium groans. Ugh. That is a huge double play for the Angels. 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Wilson. Wilson tonight is 0 for 2. Levine looking in at Molina for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is an in-play 97. That'll get lifted into left field. Under that is going to be Spezio. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the single for the Yankees. It is now 9-5 Anaheim after 5. Top of the 6th brings us to the heart of the Angels order. Here's Glaus. Glaus is 3 for 3 with 2 singles. Actually, he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, with a single, a double, and he's been intentionally walked. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 92. That'll be flown into left field. Knobloch is there for the Yankees. He'll make that play coming in on the run slightly. That'll be out number 1. Anderson, now the batter. Anderson is 0 for 3. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 79. Fly ball into center field. This time, we're calling Williams' name. He'll make that play. That's out number 2. Gill, now the batter. Gill is 1 for 3 with a double. And he scored a run tonight. Whitisick will get the sign from Posada. And he will, once they get the dice rolling, he will pitch. 6 is a tough 61. Called strike 3 on Gill, and the inning is over. 4th strikeout by Whitisick. 1, 2, 3 go the Angels here in the top of the 6th. Still 9-5 Anaheim heading into the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're at the bottom of the Yankees order. Here's Soriano. Soriano is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. He's been on both times he's been at the plate tonight. Levine will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a wheelhouse 25, and well, the Yankees are going to start cutting into that lead with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Alfonso Soriano. 9-6 Angels. Stadium cheers. Yay! And he was the leadoff batter, yep. Solo shot by Soriano as he got a grapefruit, turned it into fruit salad, and cut this lead to 3. Batter now is Knobloch. Knobloch is 1 for 3 with a single. Levine will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is we've got a patient rare play with the bases empty. Here we go. Let's see, a 94. Batter is hit by pitch. Check the batter for injury. Batting team retaliates by hitting the first batter of the pitching team next half inning. Umpires warn both benches. Any further hit by pitch in this game results in the pitcher being ejected. So, I'm just going to make a note of that and plunk, ouch. Knobloch gets hit. That will result in Levine being tossed out of the game. Infield will set for double play, but Levine will be tossed out of the game. Coming in to pitch for the Yankees, as ID Jester is first to join us here at Yankee Stadium. You're just in time for a rare play that's going to see the Angels bring in a new pitcher, which while we let him warm up, we're going to deal with our other product unboxing here tonight. Let's see, the Angels are going to bring in... They're going to bring in Mike Holtz to take over. 1-2 with a 4.86 ERA. 37 innings pitched, 40 hits, 5 homers, 15 walks, 38 strikeouts in 2001. So basically we just had a rare play. That's my house rule. That's my house rule around hit batters. So let me get Digital Diamond caught up. Yep, batter is going to be Jeter. As they're going to pull Jeter, as Jeter's going to get some warm-up swings in the on-deck circle, while Holtz gets loose with his warm-up tosses. So we'll role play giving Holtz a little bit of time to get warmed up while we deal with our product. While we deal with our second product unboxing tonight. This one is from Play Games, and they like using their Uline mailers. So let's crack this open and see what we've got in here. Let's see. Okay, I think we're going to pull, as Cardboard Commander also joins us here at Yankee Stadium. So what we're greeted by in here, actually I'm just going to pull this whole thing out. Okay, we've got Second Season Express Fast Playing Pro Football by Play Games. We'll do a full unboxing on this. Probably, I'll try to get to that this weekend. The other thing that we're greeted by in here, let me make sure there's nothing else in here, but I think, yep, that is it. So the other thing we've got in here tonight, on a very related note, is the playmat for second season pro football. I can't really put this down. Actually, what I can do is we'll tip the camera down just a little bit. Yes, we'll get the cord in shot. It's a little bit awkward because I've already got my payoff pitch stuff out. I've already got my baseball stuff out. But here's the mat for second season pro football. So I'll probably try to give second season express a go during the off season, see if this will work better as a replay engine. So let me tip the camera back up. Adjust my lineup cards, or adjust my player cards. We'll give Holtz a little more time to get warmed up while I go ahead and hang this up. So opening closet door. Dynasty Cardboard Commander. Not a fan of the Yankees, obviously. So You probably won't mind my 2001 replay too much then. The Yankees are in second place in the American League East Cardboard Commander. I don't think you were around when I was doing the intro. They are 3 games over 500, but remember, you need to be over 500 to make the playoffs. Just going to take a look at the letter from Keith Avalone here. Okay. Good to know all of that. So yeah, we are going to find out if I like Second Season Express as a replay engine. Relax, Cardboard Commander. Well, what happened, Cardboard Commander, is I had a rare play that caused the pitcher to get tossed because of my house rule, but Holtz is now ready to go. So I had to bring in a warm-up pitcher. I had to bring in a new pitcher. Figured I'd role play letting him get some warm-up tosses in. So now we're ready to go. And we're back to having a lefty on the mound. Holtz will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 14, and Jeter's going to get into that one. That'll be a base hit. And soft blooper into left field. Runner on first advances 2 bases. So Knobloch will make it to third. The infield is going to stay at double play depth. Batter now is Williams. Williams today, actually, let me double check that. That's an in-play 14. Yep, that's a base hit on either side. Williams is 1 for 3 with a single. The infield is going to play back for the double play. They're willing to give up Knobloch's run to get 2 outs. Holtz will get the sign from Molina. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. Holtz will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 93. That'll be lifted into left field. Coming under that is going to be Spezio, or not Spezio. Actually, yeah, it is Spezio. He will make the catch for out number 1. Knobloch. Ooh, Knobloch's actually got pretty good speed. Let's see. So actually, he will come in to score because that is high enough. So that will be. So that will be a. Right. That'll be an F7. That'll be an F7 R3 star. Is how that's going to go. Sorry, it was taking me a little bit to think on that. Knobloch will come in to score. 1 out in the inning. 9-7 Angels. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Martinez. Martinez is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield remains at double play. Holtz will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a ballpark check. 49. He's a lefty. Uh-oh, that's wheelhouse. And that 23 says we've got a tie game with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Tino Martinez, tie game. We are knotted here at Yankee Stadium at 9. Stadium cheers. Yay! Cardboard Commander barfs. Blah! Batter now is Posada. Posada tonight is 2 for 3 with a single and a double. We're going to get some activity in the Yankees Actually, we're going to get some activity in both bullpens. Getting loose for the Yankees is going to be Randy Cody is going to start getting loose for the Yankees. As for the Angels, as we are all of a sudden tied at 9 here, the Angels are going to get... As much as I don't like that wheelhouse 7, the Angels are going to get Mark Lukasiewicz warming up. And I probably just totally butchered the pronunciation of his name. Let's see, 1 out in the inning. I think Holtz is fatigued. They're going to let him try to get out of the inning, though. Tied at 9 here at Yankee Stadium. Holtz will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. Let's see, 9 is a ballpark. That goes straight to wheelhouse. But a 94, that's going to be way too high. That'll be lifted into left field. Spezia will get under that one for the Angels. He will make the catch for out number 2. O'Neill, now the batter. O'Neill is 1 for 3 with a single. Holtz trying to get out of the 6th. He will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient. 97, uh-oh, that's going to wheelhouse. And a 79, just a little bit too high. That'll be lifted into center field. Erstad back to the warning track, but he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. The Yankees tie this game, though. 4 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits and a hit batter. We are tied at 9 here at Yankee Stadium after 6. Catching up with chat. Let's see. Asking Jester if he ordered Sensuikon. Jester didn't. Cardboard Commander, I did order Sensuikon if you're curious about me ordering it. And as far as the program I use to keep replay stats, I'm using Digital Diamond Baseball to keep track of my stats. I know Jester swears by Replay Baseball. I've had some issues with Replay Baseball. There's also Action PC Baseball that I also had my issues with. Granted, I only used Action Replay for the 2001 demo game. But I think we are all set to go here. So I like using Digital Diamond personally because for me at least there's availability on seasons going back a lot for a lot of seasons, and I figure my rationale for using Digital Diamond over Replay at least is because there's very patchwork availability for seasons for Replay Baseball, and I figure I'd rather use a program that's got more reliable availability on seasons, depending on what comes up. But if a season comes up with Replay Baseball, I will give it a try for a season replay. Anyway, leading off is... Yep, I think I put him on the wrong batter. So he came in... So yeah, I think Mike Holtz came in on the... Right, he came in on the after the rare play that got... What's his name? Levine tossed. Speaking of getting tossed, batter now is Spezia. Spezia tonight is 1 for 2 with a homer, but because of the rare play because of that aforementioned rare play, Spezia will get hit by the pitch as the Yankees are going to retaliate. That'll send us to double play depth, and that will result in Whitisick being tossed out of the game. Randy Chody will come in and take over for the Yankees. 3-1 with a 3.35 ERA. 48 and a third innings pitched, 34 hits, no homers, 27 walks, 35 strikeouts in 2001. So odds are Digital Diamond catching up will serve as our what's the word I want? Our role play time for Chody to get his warm-up tosses in. Batter now is Molina. Molina's 0 for 3. We are tied at 9 here at Yankee Stadium in the top of the 7th. We've got quite a game here tonight. Probably another one that could be a Game of the Year candidate, but there's still 2 innings left to go in it. We have had some craziness tonight. Oh, wait, I'm going to click OK, and he's not going to remember clicking cancel, and he's not going to be the pitcher, is he? That's exactly what happened, because of course it is. And you had a great time playing fast inning baseball. Good to know, Cardboard Commander. I've never gotten into the fast playing games for baseball, just because I tend to find that baseball usually plays quickly enough that I don't feel the need to speed it up to, even on a batter-by-batter basis, like we've got here in Payoff Pitch. I find that baseball is usually fast enough that I don't really need like an inning-by-inning simulator. Batter-by-batter is usually fast enough for me. Anywho, hopefully we'll get that all sorted out here. Hopefully we'll get this all sorted out. We're good to go. Okay. Chody will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 34, and that'll be ball 4. I was about to say if there's a base hit, but Chody's actually a lefty. A 34 would be a base hit on a patient against a righty. So, hold on. Wait. No, actually, hold on. Salmon's the one who got hit. So Salmon's the one who got hit, which means a patient 34. Never mind, that's still ball 4. Okay. So Salmon's the one who got hit. Spezio is in the batter's box. Now it's ball 4. And now... So Salmon got hit, Spezia walked, and now the batter is actually Molina with nobody out. Molina tonight is 0 for 3. Whoops, had my own little herpaderp moment. Chody will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 6 is a patient 67, and that's going to be grounded over to second. Picking that up is going to be Soriano. Let's see if the Yankees can turn the double play. That'll be an 8 or less on 2d6. Soriano's got it. He'll throw that over to Jeter. Jeter will throw that over to first. That'll be in time. That'll be a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs in the inning. Salmon will go to third. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Nieves. Nieves tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. And now I'm sending dice flying. Jeez, I can't keep them in my hands tonight. Chody will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 40. Base hit by Nieves. Salmon will score. Angels take the lead. Ten to 9 Angels. Stadium groans. Ugh. Here's Eckstein. Eckstein is 1 for 3 with a single. He's been hit by a pitch, stolen a base, and scored on a sac fly. Chody trying to get out of the inning. He will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 65, and plunk, ouch. Eckstein gets hit, and now Chody is going to get tossed. Wow. Holy cow. It is volatile tonight here at Yankee Stadium. Chody is now going to get tossed. And coming in to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Mark Wohlers, 1-0 with a 4.54 ERA, 35 2/3 innings pitched, 33 hits, 3 homers, 18 walks, 33 strikeouts in 2001. He is the 4th pitcher for the Yankees tonight. Got all your other baseball needs taken care of with APA, so just trying something new. All good, Cardboard Commander. I'm going to try to not work. I'm going to try not to dump on APA so much. You guys, we're not going to rehash my feelings on APA. You guys know my story with APA. Actually, I can say with APA as a company at this point. But anywho, continuing the top of the 7th here is Erstad. Erstad is 1 for 3 with a double, and he's been hit by a pitch. Yankees on their 4th pitcher. The Angels will be as well in the bottom of the 7th. Wohlers will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough one, and the bat gets more airtime. Headed down to the first base coach. He's got to duck out of the way, but that will be strike 3 by Wohlers, and that will retire the side. But the Angels take the lead here. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 hit batters, and a walk. It is now 10-9 Angels as we head into the 7th inning stretch. Sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I will take a small break. Don't forget, we will have Ultra Quick Baseball by Downey Games after tonight's game. I'm hoping to do a double header in the replay tomorrow because I already know my game group is not getting together tomorrow. So I want to try to take advantage of that by doing a double block. Our first block of the day will be August 10th, 2001. We will be at Pro Players Stadium in Miami, Florida, with a matchup of 2 likely NL wildcard teams, as the Houston Astros will be taking on the Florida Marlins. This should be a good pitching matchup. Pedro Estacio will be on the mound for the Astros, and A.J. Burnett will be up for the Marlins. 2 likely wildcard teams that could see action. In fact, if the playoffs started today, they would be the 5-6 wildcard matchup. The Marlins would be the 6th seed, the Astros would be the 5 seed. But I am getting way more than a little ahead of myself right now. There's a lot of baseball left to play between now and then. Astros and Marlins tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow sometime. Like I said, I'm hoping it'll be the first of 2. Bottom of the 7th, Holtz is going to come out of the game. Coming in to pitch for the Angels is going to be Mark Lukasiewicz. 0-2 with a 6.04 ERA. 22 1/3 innings pitched, 21 hits, 6 homers, 9 walks, 25 strikeouts in 2001. His first task will be Justice. Justice is 1 for 3 with a single and scored on a wild pitch. This one has been another chaotic game in the replay. There you are. Okay. Got it. Okay. Will a digital diamond get caught up while Lukasiewicz gets the sign from Molina? He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 7, is a wheelhouse 11, and the first thing he proceeds to do is find the wheelhouse and tie the game with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, David Justice. And just like that, we are tied at 10. Stadium cheers. Yay! Here's Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 3. Lukasiewicz pitched Justice a meatball. He turned it into pizza and tied the game. Lukasiewicz gets the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 87. That'll be grounded over to short. Picking that up is Eckstein. He'll make the play over to first for out number 1. Soriano, now the batter. Soriano started the carnage in the 6th with a solo shot. Tied at 10, bottom of the 7th. Lukasiewicz will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 28. Swing and a miss by Soriano. Strike 3, that's out number 2. Batter now is Knobloch. Knobloch is 1 for 3 with a single, and he's been hit by a pitch. Lukasiewicz will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 75. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Erstad will get under that one for the Angels. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, a solo bomb by Alfonso Soriano. We are tied at 10 here at Yankee Stadium after 7. Top of the 8th coming up, and we're at the heart of the Angels' order. Here's Glaus. Glaus tonight is 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double. And we're going to get some more activity in the Angels' bullpen. As getting loose for Anaheim is going to be Shigetoshi Hasegawa. My Japanese is almost 20 years old, so that's probably not too good a pronunciation of it. Wohlers will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 38. Swing and a miss by Glaus. Actually, that'll be a called strike 3 on Glaus. Either way, he's out on strikes. That'll be strike 3 for out number 1. One out in the inning. Batter now is Anderson. Anderson is 0 for 4. Wohlers will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 34. Called strike 3 on Anderson. Strike 3 is out number 2. Gill, now that... Oh. Right. I think I was putting in what I was scoring on the... There we go. Digital Diamond was a little bit difficult, but I got it all handled now. Batter is Gill. Gill is 1 for 4 with a double tonight. Tied at 10 here. Tied at 10, 2 outs in the inning. Wohlers will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 27, and Gill will extend the inning with a single. Salmon the batter with 2 outs. Salmon is 1 for 2 with a homer, a walk, and he's been hit by a pitch. Wohlers will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 65. Called strike 3 on Salmon. He doesn't like the call, but he's out on strikes. That will end the inning. Nothing across except the single for the Angels. We are still tied at 10 as we get set for the bottom of the 8th. That will be it for Lukasiewicz. Coming in to pitch for the Angels is going to be Shigetoshi Hasegawa. 5-6 with a 4.04 ERA. 55 2/3 innings pitched. 52 hits, 5 homers, 20 walks, 41 strikeouts in 2001. And we've got the top of the Yankees order up first. Leading off is Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and he's reached on an error. Hasegawa's job is to try to get this into the top of the 9th. Is to hold it right where it is. Hasegawa will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 46. That'll be grounded right back to Hasegawa. He will take his time, move that over to first for out number 1. Batter now is Williams. Williams is 1 for 4 with a single tonight. Tied at 10, bottom of the 8th. Hasegawa will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 3. We're going to re-roll that. That's a patient 68. That's a base hit by Williams. He will have a single. Infield set for double play. Batter now is Martinez. Martinez tonight is 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a bomb. Hasegawa will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 97. That'll get lifted into right field. Getting under that is going to be Salmon. He will make the catch for out number 2. Posada, now the batter. Posada tonight is 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Hasegawa will get the sign from Molina. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a wheelhouse 34, and the Yankees just took the lead for the first time all night. Posada deciding to be a hero with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Jorge Posada. Yankees take the lead. 12-10 Yankees with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that means there's only one guy the Yankees are getting ready. They don't want any funny business right now. They are getting Mariano Rivera himself warming up in the bullpen. Batter now is O'Neill. O'Neill is 1 for 4 with a single tonight. Hasegawa can't believe it. Hasegawa will get the sign from Molina, and he will pitch. 10 is a tough 90. That'll be grounded over to second. Grabbing that is going to be Nieves. He will make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. But is it a batter too late? 2 runs, 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Jorge Posada. The Yankees have a 12-10 lead after 8, where we have the age-old question to answer of, will we see some 9th inning magic? Before we see about 9th inning magic, I need to go get a fresh drink. I will be right back. Wohlers is going to come out of the game, and I know the last name Cardboard Commander wants to hear coming in is the exact name that's coming in for the Yankees. That would be Mariano Rivera. Mr. Sandman himself, one of the greatest closers in the game's history, if not the greatest closer. 4-6 with a 2.34 ERA and 50 saves, 80 2/3 innings pitched, 61 hits, 5 homers, 12 walks, 83 strikeouts in 2001. He's got the bottom of the Angels order to contend with. Leading off is Spezio. Spezio tonight is 2 for 2 with a single, a double, and he's walked twice. And once again, we've got a potential Game of the Year candidate brewing here. I am putting this one in as a possible Game of the Year candidate. Rivera will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is an in-play 77. Fly ball into center field. Williams back for that one. He'll have that without any issues. That'll be out number 1. Molina, now the batter. Molina is 0 for 4. Rivera will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 65. That will be a fly ball into right field. O'Neill back for that one. He'll make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. And the last chance for the Angels is not going to come down to Jose Nieves. Do they have a second baseman? They do. The last chance will actually come down to a pinch hitter, as Nieves is going to come out of the game, coming out and taking over and coming in to pinch hit and to take over at second base in the likely event that the Angels are able to force the bottom of the 9th will be Adam Kennedy. 6 homers, 18 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. His job is to get on base so Eckstein can come to the plate. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. It was looking dark early, but the Angels have blown a 9-2 lead that they held after the top of the 4th. Rivera will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping Rivera can finish this game. Rivera will set, and here comes the pitch. 10 is a tough 83. Fly ball into center field. Williams back for that one. Takes a couple steps to his left, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The New York Yankees come from behind. They come from down 9-2 in the bottom of the 4th, heading into the bottom of the 4th, to win this one by a final score of 12-10. Stadium cheers. Yay! Phoenix night sighs. Phew! Final line score coming up. This was a wild one, folks. That is for sure. For the Yankees, 12 runs on 14 hits and no errors. For the Angels, 10 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. Winning pitcher in all of this is going to be Mark Wohlers. He will pick up the win. Shigetoshi Hasegawa will end up with the loss, and Mariano Rivera will end up with the save. But, of course, if you guys are regulars on the channel, you will know we are not done yet because we've got Ultra Quick Baseball by Downey Games coming up. And Cardboard Commander likes Mariano Rivera the best ever, unless he's facing Luis Gonzalez in the World Series. Well, I don't think we're going to have... Call me crazy, but I don't think we're going to have that matchup in this replay's World Series. Because right now, if you see the standings, the Diamondbacks are currently on the verge of becoming the first historical season champion to even miss the playoffs completely in a replay. Back when I did the 2009-10 hockey season, we actually did have the Flyers as the historical Eastern Conference champion miss the playoffs. But this time will be the season champion missing the playoffs. Hopefully you guys will humor me and stick around a little bit to hang out for Ultra Quick Baseball, which we are getting to that now. We've got help from Ultra Quick Baseball from Downey Games, along with the clutch ratings from Fast Score. The Yankees pull off a huge come-from-behind victory in this game to take it by a final score of 12-10. Let's see how the rest of the majors fared in this block. We're looking at August 6th. We have got the Rangers and the Red Sox. Texas currently has 81 wins. A win tonight, one win in the block, will qualify the Rangers for the playoffs. They haven't clinched yet, but that won't be too long most likely. Rangers just need a win to qualify to be eligible for the playoffs. This isn't clinching yet, but let's see if the Rangers can become eligible. With a roll like that, probably. Texas, T53 is 7. Red Sox, L41, that is 3. And with that win, the Rangers become eligible to make the playoffs. Devil Rays and the White Sox. Tampa Bay wanted this one. N66 is 9. Chicago, 032 is 3. The Devil Rays will triple up the Pale Hose. Mariners and the Indians. Seattle, S53 is 6. Cleveland, X41 is also 6. They will go to extras. Seattle rolls a 5 plus 0. Cleveland rolls a 1 plus 2 is 3. That'll be a win for Seattle in bonus baseball. Athletics and the Tigers. Detroit wanted this one. Oakland, P32 is 4. Detroit, R66 is 10. That'll be a win for the Kitty Cats. Orioles and the Royals. Baltimore, K33 is 3. Kansas City, N63 is 6. The Royals will double up the Brown Birds. August 7th, White Sox and the Angels. White Sox, Q23 is 3. Angels, O24, that's also 3. They will go to extras. White Sox roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. Angels roll a 2, plus 2 is 4. That'll be a win for the Halos in extras. Astros and the Braves. Astros, T13 is 3. Braves, P54 is 5. That'll be a win for Atlanta. Rockies and the Cubs. Rockies, V51 is 7. Cubs, O21 is 2. That's a win for Colorado. Giants and the Reds are both O's. Giants roll a 63. That's 6. Reds roll a 33. That's 4. That's a win for the Giants. Diamondbacks and the Marlins. Florida didn't want this one. Arizona, T63 is 8. Actually, R63 is still 8. Florida, T11 is 1. The Snakes will poison the Fishies. Orioles and the Royals. Baltimore, K32 is 3. Kansas City, N64 is 7. That's a win for the Royals. Indians and the Twins. Cleveland, T16 is 3. Minnesota, Q25 is also 3. They will have extras. Cleveland rolls a 2, plus 1 is 3. Minnesota rolls a 3, plus 2 is 5. That'll be a win for the Twins in extras. Cardinals and the Expos. St. Louis wanted this one. O64 is 7. Expos, Q16 is 3. That's a win for the Redbirds. A rare win for the Redbirds. Brewers and the Mets. Brewers, R12 is 2. Mets, L64 is 6. And the Mets will get at least one happy recap. Red Sox and the Athletics. Oakland, T12 is 2. Or Boston, T12 is 2. Oakland, U24 is 4. The Athletics will double up the Bo Sox. Padres and the Phillies. Padres, S36 is 5. Philadelphia, P31, that's 3. The Friars will pray up a big win. Dodgers and the Pirates. Dodgers, M36 is 3. Pirates, O13 is 2. That's a win for the Blue Bombers. Blue Jays and the Mariners. Toronto, T34 is 4. Mariners, V25 is a big game. 21 minus 1 column, so they're on column U is Seattle. 14 is 3. That's a win for Toronto. Yankees and the Devil Rays. Yankees, M22. M22 is 2. Devil Rays, P52 is 5. That's a win for Tampa Bay. Tigers and the Rangers. Texas wanted this one. Detroit, J43 is 3. Texas, Q66 is 9. The Rangers will triple up the Kitty Cats. August 8th, White Sox and the Angels. White Sox, Q25 is 3. Angels, O11 is 0. That's a win for the Pale Hose. Astros and the Braves. Houston, T23 is 4. Atlanta, P36 is also 4. They will have extras. Astros roll a 3 plus 0 is 3. The Braves roll a 6 minus 2 is 4. That's a win for Atlanta and extras. Rockies and the Cubs. Just going to check my date here. Okay. Both teams roll a 56. Colorado's V is good for 8. Chicago's O is 5. That's another win for Colorado. Giants and the Reds are both O's. San Francisco rolls a 43. That's 4. Cincinnati rolls a 52. That's 5. That game belongs to the Reds. Diamondbacks and the Marlins. Arizona, R42 is 4. Florida, T64, that is 9. That's a win for the Marlins. Orioles and the Royals. Baltimore, K22 is 2. Kansas City, N44 is a big game for Kansas City. 15 minus 3 columns. They're on column K as well. 61 is 5. That's a win for Kansas City. Indians and the Twins. Cleveland, T45 is 5. Minnesota, Q42 is also 5. They will once again have extras. Cleveland rolls a 4, plus 1 is 5. Minnesota rolls a 1, plus 2 is 3. That's a win for the Tribe and extras. Cardinals and the Expos. St. Louis didn't want this one. O11 is 0. Montreal, Q36 is 4. That's a win for Montreal. Brewers and the Mets. The Mets... I thought the Mets... I think the Mets won in their last game. That's right. I'm watching them for a doomsday number here because they're not too far from being eliminated. And this won't help. Brewers, R56 is 7. Mets, L26 is 3. That's a win for the beer makers. Yep, okay. Red Sox and the Athletics. Boston, T15 is a big game. 11 all the way to column A. Ouch. 66 is 3. I don't think that's going to beat Oakland, though. With a U44, no, that'll be 6, and Boston will get doubled up. Padres and the Phillies. San Diego, S31 is 4. Philadelphia, P46 is 5. That's a win for the Fightin' Phils. Dodgers and the Pirates. Dodgers, M45 is 4. Pittsburgh, O31, that's 3. That's a win for the Dodgers. Blue Jays and the Mariners. Blue Jays, T64 is 9. Mariners, V23 is 4. That's a win for the Blue Jays. Yankees and the Devil Rays. Yankees, M62 is 5. Devil Rays, P34 is 4. That's a win for the Bronx Bombers. Tigers and the Rangers. Detroit, J55 is 4. Texas, Q21 is 3. That's a win for the Tigers. August 9th, White Sox and the Angels. White Sox, Q24 is 3. Angels, O61, that's 6. That's a win for the Halos. Astros and the Braves. Houston, T63 is 8. Atlanta, P36 is 4. That's a win for the Spacefarers. Rockies and the Cubs. Colorado, V32 is 5. Cubs, O45 is 4. That's a win for Colorado. Hold on. There we go. Giants and the Reds are both O's. San Francisco rolls a 45. That is 4. Cincinnati rolls a 35. That's also 4. They will have extras. Giants roll a 5. Plus 2 is 7. Reds roll a 5. Minus 1 is 4. That's a win for the Giants in extras. Diamondbacks and the Marlins. Diamondbacks, R34 is 4. Marlins, T52 is 6. That's a win for Florida. Orioles and the Royals. Baltimore, K31 is 3. Kansas City, N11 is 0. That's a win for Baltimore. Indians and the Twins. Indians, T41 is 5. Minnesota, Q15 is 3. That's a win for Cleveland. Cardinals and the Expos. Cardinals, O55 is 5. Expos, Q64 is 8. That's a win for Montreal. Brewers and the Mets. The Mets have a doomsday number of 2, which they won't make tonight. Brewers, R64 is 8. Mets, L14 is 2. And with that win by the Beer Makers, the Mets' doomsday number becomes 1. They cannot lose any more games or they will finish, or the best they'll be able to finish with is a 500 record, and the Mets will be eliminated. But that won't happen tonight. Red Sox and the Athletics. Boston doesn't want this one. T11 is 1. Oakland, U55, that's 8. That's a win for the Athletics. Padres and the Phillies. San Diego, S42 is 5. Philadelphia, P55 is also 5. They have extras. San Diego rolls a 2, plus 1 is 3. Philadelphia rolls a 6, plus 0. That's a win for the Fightin' Phils in extras. Dodgers and the Pirates. Dodgers, M32 is 3. Pittsburgh, O15 is 2. That's another win for the Dodgers. Blue Jays and the Mariners. Blue Jays, T12 is 2. Mariners, V64, that's 9. That's a win for the Mariners. Yankees and the Devil Rays. Yankees have got a huge win on the board. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going. With an M46, that's a big game. 51 sends them plus 4 columns. Now they're on column Q. A 36 is 4. Tampa Bay with a P46, that's 5. That's a win for Tampa Bay. Tigers and the Rangers. Tigers, J44 is 3. Rangers. Q54 is 5. That's a win for the Rangers, and that is your Ultra Quick Baseball by Downey Games. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow, and the first of what I'm hoping will be 2 games on the board. We will be at Pro Player Stadium in Miami, Florida, where the Houston Astros will be playing the Florida Marlins. Pedro Estacio will be on the mound for the Astros. AJ Burnett will be up for the Marlins. Somewhere in the midst of all the chaos tomorrow, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the Cooking with Deadpool cookbook as we're making the Boxing Day bread. Sunday morning, we're playing Bolorama by Play Games with some special rules, but I'll hold what those rules are actually going to be close until we're ready for them. Tomorrow evening, I will be live on Jester's channel as we finish our top 100 board games of all time countdown. We'll be going from 10 to number 1. So that'll be tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. As for Wednesday, we're back to Variety on the channel as we're playing Super Boss Monster by Brotherwise Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The New York Yankees weather a chaotic game tonight here at Yankee Stadium to take this one over the Anaheim Angels by a final score of 12-10. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow.